So it's the Deakin Athletic Club runner Eliza Kerner that'll make her way across from the outside station 10 to the inside and force the early running. Recently won the Victorian Open Mile Championship, so some red hot form over the distance. Will run 100 metres shorter here today over the metric distance, and it's Kerner that's really just forcing the pace through the early stages. The rest of the field forming as a pack behind her, but it's Kerner that's bolted from the gates, leading the chase group. Includes Box Hill's Amy Carrick, Malice McFall, Sophie Perry, Georgie Meehan, not too far off the pace. In fact, it is Perry from Wrighton Athletics that's tucked into second place. Meehan working her way up the outside. Kerno currently comfortably out in front. Rosie Donegan sitting at the rear of that lead pack in the Athletics Essendon colours, a world mountain running representative for Australia. So 53 seconds through the first 300 metres for Kerno. About a 3-second advantage back to Perry. Meehan of the Wrighton Athletic Club in second and third. Looks like Carrick just working her way around the outside there for Box Hill into fourth place. Also moving there with her from Box Hill, that's Laura Constable. About 72, 73 seconds through the first 400 metres for Kerno. Already established about a 30-metre advantage over Perry and Meehan of Wrighton Athletic Club. Sophie Perry, she's runner-up in the under-18 1,500 metres at the Australian Junior Championship, so has a good pedigree behind her. She was runner-up in the under-18 1,500 metres at the Victorian Youth Championship last year. Kerno, she won the Mile Championship only just a week ago at the Melbourne University track, holding off all comers over the 4-lap distance. She was bronze medalist at the Australian Junior Championship over both 8 and 1,500 metres in the under-20 event. So one of our best runners in the country, our junior runners in the country over the middle distances. It's Kerno. She'll come down to collect 2 laps remaining through 700 metres. It's still Perry. Jacqueline Hallam now forcing her way to the front for the Wellington Athletic Club. Rosie Donegan for Athletics Essendon working her way up and around the outside, and will move up to Sophie Perry's shoulder into second place at the 2 laps remaining. So we'll get the 800 metre split for Kerno as she goes through. It's about 2:25, 2:26 at the 800 metre mark, as we see the pack just starting to string out now as the race begins in earnest for the minor placings. Our leader well out in front at these stages, but anything can happen on the track. And it's Georgie Meehan that's moving around the outside of Sophie Perry for the Wrighton Athletic Club. She was third in the Victorian Youth under-18 1,500 metres last year, 4:47 on that occasion. She'll be looking to go faster again here, as we see our second, third and fourth, fifth place getters just starting to break away from the rest of the field. As Kerno enters the home stretch now, she'll come down inside of 500 metres remaining, and she'll come down to collect the bell. But the fight really on for the minor placings between the 5 athletes. It's Perry to the inside of Wrighton Athletics. To her outside now, it looks like Laura Constable. Georgie Meehan back behind her in fourth place. Rosie Donegan, Jacqueline Hallam. So through the bell, Eliza Kerno. About a 6 or 7 second advantage from Constable of Box Hill. Sophie Perry, third place. Meehan on her shoulder in fourth. Rosie Donegan with her. Jacqueline Hallam into sixth place, the Wellington Athletic Club runner. But Eliza Kerno running very strongly through 1,200 metres, 3:44 the split. Constable into second place, Perry third. Meehan trying to force the issue there in fourth place. Back to Donegan as Hallam moves her way round the outside from sixth place into fifth and starting to raise a challenge for a medal. Half the length of the back straight there, advantage to Eliza Kerno, has set her intentions firmly from the outset of the race. And she'll move inside of 150 metres remaining. She's going to continue her winning ways here at Olympic Park in this under-20 1,500 metre final, as we see Sophie Perry just starting to accelerate there in a second place there, stretching the field out. In fact, it is Laura Constable in the second place, Perry in the third, but Kerno streaking down to the finish line. She's going to take this one out comfortably. She forced the pace early, 4:34.29 for Eliza Kerno, as we see Perry starting to storm over the top of Constable from Box Hill, and Perry will take second place in front of Constable. Donegan will come for fourth in front of Jacqueline Hallam from Wellington. Back to Georgie Meehan will round out the top 6. It's Amy Carrick down to the finish line now in front of the Glenn Huntley runner there in Nicola Anthony. So that rounds out the field. Our top 10 in this under-20 1,500 metres. with the win going to Eliza Curnow from Deakin Athletics.